Hello, and welcome to a series I'm calling Deep Practices for Leaders. I'm your host, Dr. Kate Newberg, and the title of this episode is called Deep Listening. Now, some quick background on deep practices. It's a concept that was created by myself and Dr. Paul Michalek at the University of Denver. And the definition is any action or decision that originates from the heart. Now, especially in leadership roles, we're not always given the support or the space to make decisions from the heart. And so the purpose of this series is to give you tools and reflection exercises that help you access that inner knowing, that inner leader that'll help guide you forward in times of uncertainty and chaos, which is something that perhaps many of us can relate to right now. So the title of this episode is called Deep Listening. And I want to give a definition of deep listening, but in order to do that, I need you to tune in for a second to your own inner voice. Now, we have this inner voice that's always going in our head, and it essentially acts like a gatekeeper for the information that comes in. It casts judgments. It's constantly asking, do I agree with this? Do I not agree with this? How do I feel about this? Is this going to benefit me? And it's constantly going. And so, and it's often there for a reason. Right? We do need to make rational decisions, and it is important to keep those judgments in mind. But something that is being called for right now is the practice of deep listening. And especially when you're in meetings with your employees and they're feeling all sorts of things, or you're feeling all sorts of things, and there can be a lot of tension or emotion. What's really called for right now and what people are desperate for is deep listening. And deep listening is a practice of taking in everything that is around you, everything people are saying, all of the circumstances, all of the environments, and not filtering it. Not letting that little voice in your head tell you how to feel about what's happening. Not trying to fix things, not trying to make things better, not trying to change things, just sitting in a space of listening. And when challenging emotions come up, or challenging ideas come up, or challenging feedback comes up, your only role in that moment is to just sit, let go of your inner voice, and work on whatever comes up for you. Deep listening actually creates space. Lots of people like to say they hold space. But most people don't do it very well. And it's because it's tremendously hard to let go of that inner voice in your head and just sit in stillness and allow whatever's coming up without judgment, without trying to change it. And this type of listening is something that is going to be incredibly valuable for both you and the people who you lead right now. So I want you to practice this today at some point. It could just be in a casual conversation. It could be while you're reading something, because the voice is always going. And take a few minutes to listen to that voice in your head, listen to what it's saying, see if you can recognize it, and then practice telling it, not right now. I don't need you right now. I appreciate you, but not right now. And just creating that space for whatever needs to come in to come in. So, again, my name is Dr. Kate Newberg. If you have any questions about my work, you can visit my website, www.deeppractices.com, or you can email me directly, kate@deeppractices.com. Thanks for tuning in.